Hi everybody, I am kicking off my new blog and I'm going to be doing videos and articles that will come from a little bit different angle. After about 3 decades in the business of photography and working with ad agencies, marketing firms, PR agencies, and businesses big and small, I'm going to concentrate on some of the concerns that I've heard from clients about a variety of issues and working with photographers and filmmakers. This is going to deviate a bit from past posts where I directed most of my talks about and to my fellow image makers. I believe that by addressing some of these topics, maybe we can learn from both sides how to better determine the needs of our ever-changing industry. There's always something we can learn from each other, and I'm always open to comments and suggestions for future posts. I'm planning on covering topics like working with team members on both sides, the good and bad of egos, not that that would be anything I know about, gear, why clients should be concerned about the gear we have in our bag, legal issues, something none of us want to talk about, technical issues, pre-production, the shoot, post-production, collaboration, and a ton of other stuff. So I want to start off with a thank you to a few people that have made me who I am personally and professionally. First and foremost, my brilliant, beautiful wife for her unwavering support and advice throughout many years. My only regret is that I didn't take her advice more often. The many incredible clients that I have that have been willing to allow me the opportunity to create images for them and their clients. This, in and of itself, takes a great deal of trust and faith. And for this, I am forever grateful. I've built lifelong friendships that mean more to me than any image I have ever created or any award I have ever won. But all of this started somewhere. I think we all have professional mentors and that have made an impact in our lives in some way. Some greater than others. I got to a point a few years ago where I really felt that I needed to let my mentors know how appreciative I was of what they had given to me. And truly, it was a gift. I didn't realize it then, but I realize it now. The experience, knowledge, hard knock lessons, brutally long days and weeks, cuts, bruises, sore muscles, chronic back problems, and guess what? It was all worth every freaking minute. I have to start with my first mentor, my high school algebra teacher and organizer of the camera club, fine art photographer Hossein Mosavat. Unfortunately, he passed away in 2018, but his images are in collections all over the world. He taught me a very important lesson right up front. Shut up and listen. And anyone who knows me, you know how hard that is for me personally to do. His theory was, I'll give you 2 chances to learn. You listen the first time, I'll answer any additional questions the second time. The third time, figure it out for yourself. I did a lot of reading, but learned a tremendous amount. He also taught me about people, diversity, and culture. His heritage was Iranian, and in the late 70s, with the Iranian crisis in the Middle East, he was not exactly accepted by other people in the school or in the community, but he most definitely was a great mentor and a great human being. Second was actually a set of mentors, similar in some ways, but very different in others. I worked with Gary Cooperman and Jim Wedlake for a number of years in the Detroit market. Gary taught me a ton about the creative process and the endless details and refinements that make an image great. He also taught me about people and relationships within our business, and ethics was a big thing with him, and I really appreciate the fact that he really drove that home. One of the most enjoyable memories, I gotta tell you, was our morning coffee. We would spend about an hour every day, and we would just sit down and debate, and it could be political, could be religious, art, history, or what the best restaurant was in town. It didn't matter. You choose a side and go. it really helped to realize that there is always two sides to every story. Jim Wedlake was a good combination of technical and creative. I learned so much about the technical side of photography, and again, the importance of accuracy. The details, and getting it right no matter how long it took. Both of these gentlemen became great friends, great mentors. The whole thing about gaining the knowledge from a mentor is being open to that knowledge and asking questions. And of course, knowing when to shut up and listen. There are more people that have been part of my life, obviously, that I could mention both personally and professionally, perhaps in another, another post. But these are the main ones early in my career. Please don't forget to thank those people that have made a difference in your life and career. None of us make it purely on our own. So now that I got that mushy stuff complete and out of the way, I want you to look for the client's point of view from a photographer. As I mentioned, after 3 decades in the industry, I've worked with and listened to a ton of clients. And I actually still listen to them because ultimately, if my client is happy, then I'm happy. Check out my website, ericegleyphotography.com, and don't forget to check out my social links, contact me, keep up with me. I want to hear from you, and watch for a podcast coming soon. It's going to be a little different. It'll be good. I'm going to have some good guests. Thank you.